Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rage, and we are back today with the second node now attempt here for the cosmic section. So, having said that, the same 5 characters I utilized in the first node, and we found a lot of success with them. So, it's going to be Val, Kang the Conqueror, Photon, Kestro, and Ravager Stitcher. With that being said, let's get right to it. Let's see how our attempts look today. Now, this is definitely a lot more of a scarier node than the first one we saw because we're up against a very powerful Captain Sam in that left corner. Sharon Carter has strong ability control, and then Hulkbuster and Viv Vision having the synergies of the Bionic Avengers. So you'll see right from the get-go, I did try a few tries, but I just didn't have any luck. There's an initial burst of damage that these guys do. So I play by ear, but if you're not able to get through it, I was thinking of just doing a sack attempt to see what we can do. But you can see there, we're not having a lot of luck with Viv Vision flipping. But as well, what I should have probably done in this initial attempt was actually focus more on Captain Sam and Hulkbuster, and it's a learning lesson for myself. But you can see at this point our team just easily got wiped. So at least if you're going to be doing a sack attempt like what I'm doing right now, try to soak up as much abilities as you can, so that way we do have our abilities ready to go. That's why I used basic and didn't really do much in that first attack. And even in this next attack here, you can see right from the get-go, the combination of the stun with Ghost, look at all that burst damage they do. Our team is pretty much wiped. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm probably not going to get far with this attempt either. But we do. The good news is we didn't use any of our abilities from the first attempt. So we know we have everything kind of intact. But you can see this wave is just really a high burst, high damage output. So at this point, I'm using Val and thinking, if we can at least bring back Photon, maybe we can do some damage and make some meaningful progress here, right? The thing to be mindful of, though, if you are going to use Val's ultimate, just be careful that we need to have those abilities and energy ready to go. Otherwise, you could be stuck doing a lot of attempts. So the good news is we were finally able to take down our first enemy in that right side. But again, I'm thinking back to it now, I should have probably focused more on that left side with Captain Sam and Hulkbuster, because we do take down some enemies, but at the same time, there's still a lot of damage dealers that we're kind of, paying attention to right now. So thankfully, got Photon's ultimate ability, offense down, dealing a burst all across the board. I think Sharon Carter is another good one to focus as well, just because she can, use the stun and ability block, and definitely a good target for sure. Thankfully, these characters that we're up against, they're not too tanky, which is good, but they're going to be, hitting pretty hard with each and every one of their attacks. And again, that Hulkbuster Viv Vision combination, so I was pretty happy that we were slowly at least taking them down. But again, with 2 of our allies already taken down here, with only 2 of theirs as well, we have to be mindful of the abilities and buying as much time as I can, trying to do as much damage. But there you go. I got stuck in that instance again. Like I shouldn't have left Captain Sam do his thing on the left side there. With him granting energy and giving his team, more chances to use their abilities. Looking back to it now, I probably, if you guys are watching this, probably should have focused more on that left side, because you'll see that's going to be translating to the more attacks that's needed for this node than I think originally should have taken. But the good news is at least Hulkbuster and Viv Vision are weakened, and now we're in this attempt where we're just trying to generate energy, and thankfully, Val's energy is actually almost back to normal, and she's got a revive ready to go here pretty soon in a couple more turns. So at this point, just trying to take more turns. That's really what you should be doing when you're doing these attempts, making sure that if you are going to fall, that at least you have a chance here to at least build some energy up, so that way the next attempt will have another chance to actually do better. And kind of similar to how my other attempts have started, you can just see, look at this. With this new wave that dropped after just 3 enemies falling, just look at the burst. There's not really much you can do about it, right? At this point, my Val, I switched some orders there. My Val's on the left side because I saw that the burst was aiming for that bottom. So do try to switch things up if you guys find that maybe the enemy is using some sort of AI to target certain allies on your team. And I tried switching it up so that way at least we can have some of the key characters like Kestro, Kang survive a little more, especially Val being able to get some ability energy. But you can see there wasn't really much we can do. That initial burst from this wave is really big. That's why I think that starting off, it would have been nice to have Captain Sam or Hulkbuster being one of those 3 characters that fell early. Now, finally, this is actually one of the better attempts I do. So in this way, we finally take some damage. Once again, we get Kang's ultimate, and you can see he's going to clean up here and just reduce the turn meter, but as well, I love how much damage he can do in these nodes, and you're going to absolutely need him for the damage output. And once again, a very, very timely ability here with Val. You do want to make sure that you're ability blocking as much as you can, and combining that with the ultimate there. So thankfully got that left side controlled. One of our allies fell. That's okay, just because we know we have Val's ultimate ready to go here just to revive. And as well, just trying to soak as much, just look at how much damage these guys are doing. The combo attacks, there's many synergies with these enemies, which is why it's so you know, important to be crowd controlling, as well as in addition taking down some of those high damage dealers, right, and targeting any of these exposed targets that we have. So again, granting more energy back for Val, a very timely ultimate here, as 2 of our allies are down. Using this revive, it's gonna bring them back. So awesome stuff. And finally, we take down that left side with Captain Sam. So that's when I can start kind of seeing that, you know, it's about making those really key targets, and we definitely messed that up in the initial few attempts there. But now going forward, if we do see him again, we know we're going to be targeting him. So Hulkbuster, trying to get him out of the way. As you can see, super tanky. But again, now we have another opportunity here. The one thing to be mindful of too, now that we have another 2 allies fallen again after that revive, is, you know, really being strategic with when you want to use Val's abilities, right? We could use the special there, but then at the same time, because 2 of our allies were already down, do we want to be in a position where Val does not have, you know, both the special and the ultimate for quite some time? So that's why I decided, you know, we're just gonna go ahead and just wait it out. We're, you know, half our team was already basically down anyways. Might as well take the L there. But yeah, some meaningful progress, at least at this point. You know, attacks were made, learning lessons for sure. The first couple attacks I wish I could take back, but now we kind of know the attack order for next time when we do the rerun. But that's 4 attacks right there. Pretty good, and like I said, like 30% done, but looking really good, guys. I'll keep you up to date. Thank you for following along as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.